What is up, everyone? Sir Dr. K here, back with another LEGO Star Wars video. It has been a little bit of time, but we are back. Whoa, I don't think I realized that Anakin does a little double front flip when he jumps. Yeah, see, a normal Jedi only does a single front flip, and Anakin, freaking chosen one, oh, and he does a double backflip. What the heck, Anakin? Okay, making all the other Jedi look bad. Does Mace Windu do? Well, he does that. So what does he do going back? Okay, he just does. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So basically, welcome back. Sorry it's been so long. Technical difficulties and me being a derp and all of that has delayed it. But basically, from episode 2 onward, we're gonna have to re-record. We already recorded it, but due to some copyright issues with chapter 2, when I finally did get around to uploading it, we're gonna be replaying the story for the camera. I actually already recorded some of this, but then I realized that OBS had glitched out and was no longer showing what was happening on the screen. It had just gone paralyzed on a LEGO Star Wars pause screen, which is not exactly what we want to capture. You know, we want some HD fancy stuff for you guys to look at. So yeah. So yeah, we are re-recording. We're actually recording with new software though. Did I mention OBS? I'm pretty sure I mentioned OBS when I was talking about the software, you know, getting kind of paralyzed. Basically, Plays.tv, it works, but it's not particularly brilliant. We don't have a lot of encoding settings. It's funny because on this cutscene, it plays the music, but then I guess it just stops. I don't know how this works. Anyway, so Plays.tv, it worked. It actually had a facecam thing, which is something that I wanted to do from the onset of this series. But using that with my system resulted in a like 10 FPS hit to performance, which, oh boy, excuse me, since we were only getting like, you know, 50 some odd FPS, you know, 10 FPS less than that, it was noticeable, at least to me. So yeah, we're using OBS. It seems like OBS can encode with the face cam with no hit to the performance, although actually I don't think I've tried it without the face cam recording. But regardless, with the face cam, it performs better than Plays.tv was performing with the face cam, although we have to use the low CPU usage preset because this, unfortunately, OBS out of the box does not support VCE, which is AMD's hardware encoding thing. Okay, that was a pretty good Jedi slam there. Yeah. It only supports NVENC or CPU rendering, which is, so NVENC is NVIDIA's hardware encoding chip for their GeForce video cards, but I do not have a GeForce video card. I have a Radeon R9 270X, so it has VCE instead, and OBS doesn't support it, so we have to use CPU encoding basically, or we have to not encode, which produces some other problems because my hard drive is pretty slow and my SSD isn't very big, and plus the SSD isn't very large. So yeah, lots of crazy stuff. Basically, I'm pretty sure this is gonna look better, plus it'll have a face cam, and yeah, so there we have it. If you want more details about the like what's going on with what happened with the copyright thing, I'm planning on making a video about copyright stuff on YouTube and how it sucks and how it needs to be improved. Like seriously needs to be improved. Oh, we forgot to set turbo. Okay, there we go. So I'm planning on doing that one of those for the main channel. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that. And then I'll, you know, maybe try to expedite it or something. Yeah, it's a very complicated issue. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I won't even begin to try to explain it right here because it would not work. And oh boy, okay, we got 2. I can't complain about that. Yeah, we're such a good Jedi. But Oh my gosh, I can never English. We're such a good Jedi. Wait, is that what I said? Because now that I'm saying it, it sounds fine. We're such a good Jedi. Well, kind of. No. I don't know. I'm such a good Jedi. There. Fixed it. And there, fixed that. You're welcome, Grievous. You know, I was thinking back to this level, right? And it's like, we're following Grievous. We're taking the only path possible to his location, it seems. Like, and this is like the background. Like, in a moment after we go to the side and take out that droideka and get his studs, or the studs that he's defending, we're gonna go through a little crawl space. And like, is that Grievous's official way of getting around the ship? That's kind of weird. Maybe that's Grievous's thing, though. I don't know. I mean, that's his thing. That's his thing. That's yeah. Anyway, and we already got True Jedi on this level, I think so. Oh, okay. That was awkward. And we got a few more studs over here. And see, check this out. Okay, we break this open, and that's how we get further. Like, this whole thing is just a slew of puzzles. Is this what Grievous has to deal with every time he wants to go from the hangar to the main control bridge? Like, that's a nightmare, man. No, stop attacking Obi-Wan. Freaking targeting system. Okay, yeah, we're such professionals. Oh, no. Seriously, it's like the game was like, oh, he's saying he's a professional. Let's make him not look like a professional. That was pretty pro status. Yeah, pretty pro-ish. Pro-like. Pro-esque. Oh, that's fancy. Ooh, hey, we got R2. Awesome. Okay. So yeah. Another thing to talk about that I actually talked about in the original recording of this video is that I've recently gotten some new computer things, particularly a new keyboard, as well as some new components for my computer, new power supply, new case, new fans, new fan controller. And by that I mean, like, I didn't have a fan controller previously, and now I have new fans, bigger fans with a fan controller. So yeah, I got some I got the case. The case came with a fan, and I got some more fans to augment that one fan. But then after getting the fans, I was like, wow, these are loud, because they move. Oh gosh. So they're rated at like a really low decibel, so a really low noise, but they move so much air that, you know, at max speed, which is due to a number of circumstances, was what I was having to run them at. They were pretty loud, so got a fan controller, and that basically fixed all our problems. Now, you know, I actually have the fans running at minimum because LEGO Star Wars doesn't get the computer very hot. The GPU is running at its turbo kind of clock speed. My video card really only has 2 clock speeds. It's idle clock, so for like when it's on the Windows desktop or like playing a really easy game. And then it has its turbo clock for when it's actually doing something that's mildly challenging. And right now it's at that clock, but it's only like 20 to 30% used, so yeah. And 480 megabytes of video RAM used. Oh my gosh. LEGO Star Wars is such a simple game to run. Oh my gosh. Like, oh, come on, switch. There we go. My gosh. I'm pretty sure I did what I was supposed to do right there for like, what is going on with this game? I think it's just that I was turboing B, or well, X, and the lightsaber attack thing. And when you're doing that, if you are not Yoda, then you don't move very much. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, come here, Obi-Wan. No, come. Did you see that, guys? Okay, I was mashing my. There we go. That's what it was supposed to do. I was mashing my people switcher button, and it wasn't doing it. Freaking It's undermining me, okay, guys? Do you see this? I have video evidence. Okay? Y'all are witnesses now. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Okay, you wanna shoot me? You wanna go? You wanna go? Oh yeah, that's what you get for going. That's what happens when you go. Okay, okay, blue stud. Another blue stud. You know, studs from the next room over. That's no big deal. That's fine. Yeah. But anyway, about my new stuff, like my new case and power supply and fans and keyboard and fan controller, I'm planning on doing some videos. Actually, you know, I just realized that, like, I listed off, so there's the keyboard and then there was like 4 things related to my computer build, but I'm planning like 4 videos related to the keyboard and like 1 related to all of those improvements to the build. So it's a bit, just a little bit skewed, you know. Okay, okay, okay. Oh no, 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 no! Okay, I hope this cutscene doesn't allow those studs to despawn. And then, oh my god. So, okay, so that was, you saw it, guys, okay, and you know it from the movies that Anakin takes out Count Dooku with next to no hesitation, which, you know, that's fine. Count Dooku's a pretty bad guy and all of that, but like, is that really the Jedi way to just execute someone on the spot? For some Jedi, yeah, but like, I guess with Mace Windu, you know, he was pretty determined to take down Palpatine without a trial. But I watched a video and on the YouTubes. It was like, it was from the Stupendous Wave, which I've seen a lot of his stuff. There's some really interesting stuff. One of his series is that he takes a particular thing, an aspect of the Star Wars universe, and changes it a bit. And then he explains how he thinks the whole rest of the saga would be affected from that one little change. It's really interesting. This time around he talked about what would happen if Obi-Wan actually took out Anakin. And I'm trying to remember, I think his point, well, one of the things that he mentioned was that, no, right, okay, it was later on. If you're curious, I'm gonna go ahead and put a link down in the description to that video, because it was really interesting. I thought it was really cool and really interesting take on everything. But basically, at one point, it has his kind of scenario has Yoda coming up against, well, Yoda and Obi-Wan coming up and winning a duel against Emperor Palpatine, or Sidious, whoever you want to call him. But he suggested that Obi-Wan and Yoda would not kill him on the spot. They you know, would indeed try not to kill him, because, you know, killing, in fact, well, the more I explain it, the more it's coming back. So he actually pointed out that, like, a lot of the time, like against Luke, Palpatine wanted Luke to take him down. He was like, strike me down in your anger, something like that. And, you know, and that's it. Like, the dark side is tricky, because, you know, you think, oh, I'm doing the world a service because this guy is an awful guy, he deserves to die. But, you know, even when they do, quote unquote, deserve to die, you know, you're still kind of giving into a bit of hatred in a lot of cases. And so, you know, he suggested that Yoda would not want to toe that line, that he would just come up with an alternate solution. And I don't want to spoil it, because it was a really interesting scenario that he suggested. But yeah, so, you know, Anakin, the moral of the story, Anakin's not like that. He's just like, this guy's a bad person, he needs to die, okay? Oh, I keep switching to, no, I keep switching to Palpatine. What makes you think I want to be Palpatine? I don't want to be him yet. Okay, once he's a Sith, he's a pretty cool character. But right now, he's just a helpless, lame old man. Okay, and I remember this part in the original playthrough that I recorded. in retrospect, like watching back the footage, I was like, I should have done that. I should have done that. Or maybe, no, I think it was later on in the fight. I was like, okay, I should have gotten this power up first, okay? And now I did, and now it's not really making a difference. There, okay, there it made a difference. See, the power up, I believe, makes you do double damage, and so, you know, it can make us dispatch of higher health heroes a lot quicker, or higher health enemies. That's what I'm looking for, yeah. So, yeah, we fixed that time. That was a lot easier than the last time I played that. So, you know, it's kind of interesting playing with no music, because it's kind of like Zen mode, like, well, kind of, except you got all those laser blasts going about, so it's not like entirely Zen mode, but like in the cantina, okay, if you recall that scene when we were back in the cantina, you know, you could hear everything. You could hear these footsteps. Okay, well, if you have high quality audio equipment, by the way, that right there, that was a mini kit, but I got it. You'll notice I have 6 mini kits. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of the ones that are obvious in story mode. So, not gonna get much of that action. In fact, I'm not gonna get much of that action for the, you know, episode 3. That's a bit unfortunate. But, let's see, we got, okay, a blue stud over here. Let's see, we got a blue stud over here that we haven't gotten? No. We've gotten everything. Okay, Obi-Wan, you ready to do this? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let us land this piece of junk gracefully. Like, seriously, that ship, that looks like a piece of junk. Like, you know, Millennium Falcon looking like a piece of junk. I think that's a bit, well, I don't know. It's a bit bulbous, you know? But I guess there are many other ships in Star Wars that are also kind of bulbous. But yeah, I don't know. I think mainly that perception comes from like way back in my childhood when we had like these cards. I don't know where they came from, but they had like little pictures on them of like Star Wars things. And one of them was another happy landing, and I think just the angle was just a bit weird, and it made the ship look really weird. I really don't remember much, but yeah. Anyway. That's from me, guys, for this episode. If you liked it, like the video, leave a comment down below, and, you know, share it with your peeps, and subscribe if you want to keep up to date. And rest assured, I shall be resuming the normal upload schedule. That should have no problem. Well, I mean, barring any unforeseen circumstances, but I expect it should go pretty smoothly. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next video.